What makes social entrepreneurship different from entrepreneurship? The key difference is in how the entrepreneurs measure success. Traditional entrepreneurs measure their success with financial metrics, such as revenue and profit. Along the same lines, a traditional investor is typically only concerned with financial return on investment (ROI). On the other hand, social entrepreneurs measure their success with environmental and social metrics, as well as financial ones. These metrics depend on the nature of the social enterprise, but examples include CO2 emissions offset, acres of farmland sustainably managed, kilowatts of solar power installed, low-income students served, jobs created for felons. Impact investors specialize in providing capital to social entrepreneurs. Their metrics typically align with those tracked by social entrepreneurs. Along with financial ROI, impact investors seek environmental, social, and governance (ESG) returns. Social entrepreneurs are a specialized segment of traditional entrepreneurs. Charities have doing good as their primary motivation, but they require donor financial support to continue operations. Businesses, corporations, entrepreneurs have profit as their primary motivation, but they sometimes do good. It's often called community investment. Social entrepreneurs have social good as their primary motivation, addressing a social need as their main business goal, but they also make a profit. After speaking to many social entrepreneurs, I'll give you a simple answer that is short and clear. The difference between an economic entrepreneur and a social entrepreneur is in the decisions they make. Are they maximizing profit or impact? An economic entrepreneur has different intentions, which leads to a different approach. Their focus being task efficiency. The social entrepreneur is focused on social efficiency. For example, an economic entrepreneur will do whatever it takes to be cost-effective and improve the bottom line. A social entrepreneur might pursue a task that's less efficient if it produces better outcomes for the community and environment. I spoke to one of the founders of the Social Entrepreneurship School. Loosely, social entrepreneurship is the act to take up entrepreneurial activities primarily to respond to social or environmental problems. It is different from entrepreneurship, as in this scenario, your primary goal is to create social environmental impact for the community instead of generating economic outcome for the enterprise. Here, the economic activities of the company organization are only to sustain or grow the scale of its impact. Completely theoretical concept, doesn't happen in real-world scenario, as companies often drift towards revenue first than impact first. Also, for your investors and stakeholders, as a social enterprise, it is key that you track your company's impact metrics along with its financial performance. The investments that you raise are ideally more patient than what you raise as a commercial entrepreneur. The legal structure can be the same, i.e. private limited, or different, such as Section 8 company or a non-profit entity. Most importantly, the motivation to start a social enterprise in an ideal world is quite different and more altruistic than the motivation of just being enterprising.